All right, so it's a calculate the exact value of 2 and 1/3 minus 5 over 6 and 2 and a quarter. So guys, we have to work this part first, right? Work the top first. This is very similar to the one that we do on day one. All right, so it will be 2 and 1/3 minus 5 over 6. So we have to convert. It's 2 times 3 plus 1. So that's 6 and 1, 7. So this will be 7 over 3 minus 5 over 6. Now the rule says once you're adding and subtracting, you have to bring them to a common denominator. So the lowest number that they can go into would have been 6. So 6 is our LCM. 3 into 6, that goes 2 times, so we multiply it by the numerator. 7 2 is 14. 6 into 6, 1 time, so we multiply the 5 by 1, 5 1s 5. So we just subtract, right? 14 take away this will give us 9 over 6. This now, the line means divide. So this line is divide. So we're dividing by, first convert it from here. It will be 2 times 4, which is 8, and 9 over 4. So it's 9 over 4. Now the rule says, when I'm a student, never flip it in now, guys. Remember, you have to flip it. So it will be 9 over 6. You change, you write the first one, right? Change the division to multiplication, and you have to reciprocate. So the 9 over 4 becomes 4 over 9. Of course, 9 into itself one time, so that left with 4 over 6. That can be reduced, right? Once it's an even number, 2 can go into all even numbers. So we just divide by 2. So we get the good old 2/3. I like this one. You know, the answer very simple. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let me see if I can small it up so we can see it. Yeah. So it says a table show the following rate of exchange. $1 equal to Jamaica. And nowadays this, Jamaica $7.50. Convert 2,000 US dollars, giving your answer to 2 decimal places, and that's 3 marks. And it said the mean mass of the left or a different question that yeah. So do that for that 3 marks there, guys. I think these days 6 I could get 2 marks for that. So work out that one. And then C says the mean average mass of 11 men on the West Indies cricket team is 70 kilograms. Calculate the total mass in kilograms of the 11 team player. The captain of the team weighs 90 kilograms. Calculate the mean mass of the other 10 mass of the team. So work out that are 7 marks. So guys, we're supposed to finish this in about 10 minutes. All right, let's go. Let's start the recording. So 10 minutes, everyone should finish now. Please, have to push the pace. We'll work with Cxc. All right, so next question, move this in for a second. Yeah. It says $1 is equal to Jamaica $70.50. So they want to convert 2,000 Jamaican rather to US. That one is pretty straightforward, right? Because look at it. If $1 is equal to Jamaican $70.50. That means if you have 2,000 Jamaican, it's going to be a smaller number, right? So we can say, all right, this over x. So it would be x times, let's multiply like this, right? So it will be x times the 70. And guys, use a calculator for this, right? Times 1 times the 2,000. So this will give us 70.50x equals to 2,000. And then we naturally divide as we want to find x. So we divide by the 70 dollars and 50 cents. So in a US this now, everybody want US money, so we have to learn to calculate it. All right, so You see, everybody give me $28.37. So trust it. All right, so that will give you 3 marks, guys. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Now, C now is a different story. It says the mean average mass of 11 men on the West Indies cricket team is 70 kilograms, right? So what they're saying, when they add up all the scores, all the weight, and divide it by 11, then we get 70. So that means we can find what we call the aggregate score, the total, right? Weight. Let me say score, not which one pick it. We can find the average, the entire weight, the aggregate weight, just by multiplying 11 times the 70. Because that's what they do. They divide a number by 11 and they give you 70, so we can just do the inverse, right? So I'm just punch out now my calculator. But we don't have the time to wait. So it's 11 times 70. That's what? 770 million. Mathematics teacher should not put that in a calculator. Joke thing. Yeah. All right. So that will give you that one. I don't know if it's one or two. I'm not going to say this is a 1 mark, but this is pretty straightforward. So we need to get that 3 marks here now. It says the captain of the team weighs 90 kilograms. Calculate the mean average mass of the 10 members of the team. So let's say the captain weigh 90. So we know the total already, that all of them weigh, right? So all we have to do, just subtract the 90 from this. That's all. And we get where the others them weigh. So it will be 770 minus the 90, which gives us 680. And since it's now 10 players, because we take out the captain, it's now 10. So we divide by 10. So that will be what? 6.8? 68. So it's actually 68. Calculate the mean average mass of the other 10. Yeah. That never bad for 3 marks, that was pretty straightforward for 3 marks. Alright. So that one wasn't bad, guys. That one wasn't bad. So that's a total of 10 marks. Who get 10 marks so far? Some people have, some people have. Alright, we're gonna go down. Wait, let me pause the video first. Alright, so it's a simplify 8x to the 5th. I think I'm gonna write it for myself. So 8x to the 5th multiplied by 3x squared divided by 12x to the 4th. So we know, so we can either cancel, but may just work it generally, multiply. 8 times 3, 24. Now, the rule says when time you have the same base, you add the powers, right? So it will be 5 plus 2 divided by 12x to the 4th. So, long story short, this would work out with 24. 5 plus 2, 7. And then we divide by 12x to the 4th. Now, the rule says we divide the whole numbers normally. So, 24 divided by 12 will give us 2. And of course, when we divide in, we subtract the powers. We have done this. So I run at a part of the class. So that's 2x to the 3rd power. Don't forget the x, guys. You can't have 2 and put 3 up here. So this is literally 18. 2 times 2 times 2. See, we lose mark like that. Ensure say you put the x. 16 already play with the guys. I'm telling you, don't play. It's easier for them failure than pass. Alright. So B says that you guys did very well on these two, especially. So B says M is 2, 3 rather, N is negative 4. What's Mn plus N squared? So let's set it out. I set it out for myself. Mn plus N squared. We are substitute the value, right? So 3 will be M, so you times by negative 4. And then N squared. Now the value of N is minus 4. And of course we are going to square it. So 3 times 4, that's negative 12. This means negative 4 times negative 4, right? So this is work out to positive 16. Be careful of the sign, guys. A few persons put minus 4, The 16 is actually bigger. So it should have been positive 4. And that will give you the other marks. Let me see how much marks that was worth. Not bad at all. That was worth 3 marks. I think these days they don't give 3 marks for that anymore. So, but yeah, very nice question. Substitution. All right, this one says solve the equation 2/3 x minus 1 equal half x. The half, the x supposed to depend on the half. I don't know why it look like that. Like an extra space here, so I guess that's because I owe them do it. But it's actually on it. All right. So look at it now. So you have 2/3 x minus 1 equal half x. So basically, we need to put them, guys. Not change. Or just like if you have like 4x plus 1 equal 2x, wouldn't you just subtract 2x from this side? It's the same principle, right? So it will be 2/3 minus a half x. Because these are like terms, so we can actually do that. X here, so it will be half x minus 1 equals 0. We'll subtract from the side. However, we need to get rid of this by taking the opposite. So add 1. I show all of my steps in there, guys. I don't want to last somebody, right? So we show all our steps. So now we are left with this. Because we add 1 here, so we'll get that to be 0. So it will be now 2/3 minus a half x equal 0 plus 1, 1. But we not finish it, right? We just need to subtract a half from 2/3. So the LCM, once addition or subtraction, find the LCM. 3 into 6 or what? 2, 2 times 2, 4. So that's 4x. 2 into the power. 2 into 6 are 3. 1 times 3, 3. So this work out to 1x over 6 equal 1. But remember what we are trying to do, right? X we are trying to find. Give me the space.
Sorry, my last at the bottom one.
Where exactly? You understand this part here? How we get the 1, 6?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand how you get the 1/6 here because you have a minus from the 4. So the 4x minus the 3x, you have to get the 1x. But then my last one up at top.
All right. Guys, we could just track back a little. So first, let me just robot everything. That's a mistake. I confuse that. So let me just robot everything and go over it step by step. All right. As I made I say first, is a regular equation really. It's just that they give us in a fraction. I see somebody convert it to decimal. That is smart too. Yeah. But what I'm saying, we have this x term here, and we have this x term here. So all we need to do is group them. But in
Yeah.
order to group them, we just take the inverse of it. Because see, they have half x over here. This is a positive. So if I group it, it will be 2/3 x minus half x. Because you have to subtract half x from both sides. So this we no longer have this half x here because see, and then for the minus 1, this is a left 0 because nothing over here, so right? But then we have to take the inverse of the minus 1 because we don't want the one over the x in there. We are get rid of the one from beside the x as well. Because the x we are solved for. So this will become positive 1. So now it will be 2/3 x minus half x equal to, we're going to add 1 to both sides. So this is a 1. See?
Repeat, sir, please.
No, may I
So I
say,
see where you do the light terms and I see where we would minus the x and then we're gonna add it back and everything. So 2x and minus 1.
no, you're gonna remember it's a fraction, so 2/3
Yeah,
minus a half. If you want, you
give
can
me
lift
one
out the x
whole.
and just do 2/3 minus
Okay,
this. If you want, you can do it like this. It's not an issue. Right? 3 into this or
um,
2.
2.
Yeah. So 2 times 2, 4. 2 into 6, 3. The x don't make a difference. I just put the x.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So this work
Okay.
out to 1 over 6x equal to 1. Right? So, but this is our multiplying, right? So this is how the
Mhm.
trick comes in. This is multiplying by x. So we just divide. Agree? So it would be x equal 1 divided by 1 over 6.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, man, go
Um,
ahead.
is the rule of this equation why you have to add the one, right? Because we don't
No,
understand
man,
why you
there's
add one.
for any equation you have to do that. If you are solve for x, you're gonna have x on one side and the numbers on the next.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, just think of it simple like this. If you have x plus 1 equal 3, wouldn't you get rid of this one by taking the inverse? So you minus 1 from both sides. It's the same principle. All right, and now we have 1 times 6 over 1. So x is equal to 6. I see about 4 persons, Kathy. Good job, good job. That was, yeah, two, two equal one. I like it. All right, so x is equal to 6. And if you're in Cxc and you want to check it, guys, all you do, you plug anywhere x is, you plug the 6. Now go check. So what this is saying is 2/3 x, right? So 2/3 times 6 minus 1 equal a half times 6. Let's see if the two sides equal. So this now, 3 into this 1, 3 into this 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 minus 1. Now this side now, 2 into 2, 1, that's a 3. 4 minus 1, 2. 3 is equal to 3. 6, you can ramp with it and tell them this, so do that. I make them know, so go. Give them marks. I think them deliberately have feel bit
So,
me.
sir, once you do it and you get both sides equal, your answer is correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry, never there when we do equation and them something, because you see, algebra help you a lot in maths. You need a foundation. That will help you a lot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have those video on YouTube?
Yeah, man, I
We can
do.
at least look back from it.
Yeah, man, I do. But guys, there was a time when I just had to video. Never did I edit it properly. We never did I label it. Me just post video. So, me have to go do a better job over the summer. So people can just search for it and find it. Posting is like a hobby. Me have to do better. A better job of organize it. All right, so X will be 6. I realize people take on it. All right, so we could try some more, guys. It wasn't so bad in the end. That one did it kind of, I like it. I like that one. All right, see a number 3 here. So we are doing, guys, till we reach number 10. Calculator. So you say a company buy calculators for $70 each and sell it for 110 each. Calculate the profit made by selling one calculator. And then two, them say express your answer above as a percentage of the cost price. I don't know why students don't like this, but these come in the multiple choice as well, guys. So we have to zoom in on it, right? The company offers 18% discount on calculators to students as shown in the advertisement. Special offer for students, 18% discount on calculator. Let me see where the other part. Let me see the other part. So, a student bought one calculator, calculate the discount on the purchase, and then the price for the calculator. That's not bad, guys. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know, like, let me small it up a bit so you can see everything. So I'm working on work chicken in Nigeria. Alright, that is better now. Wait, let me do one more. If anything, I'm gonna zoom in on the screen. So yeah, work out the 4 marks here, and then we can go down further. Alright. Everybody's supposed to can see. A company buys calculator for $70, right? And they sell them for 110. Calculate the profit made by selling one calculator. So that's very easy, right? Because we know the cost price, that is $70. You write to 70 and sell it to 110. Profit, how you make for your money, right? So that will be $40. That was pretty fair. One more. All right. 2 says express the answer in one above, which is the 40, as a percentage of the cost price. Look for the word here. You see that? This is how you know which one to use. You could say a percentage of the selling price, but it's the cost price. Now this one is the cost price. But this is how it costs them, right? These are the selling price. This is how they must sell for. So these can be a bit tricky. Sometimes students misinterpret and use this, but it's actually they say the cost price. All right, so that means we're gonna use 40. The cost price should have been 70, and of course, percent out of 100. If students have put it over once, let me just do that. Now let's use my calculator for this, all right? And based on what you guys give me, 57.4, I think. I think I see that a lot, 57.4. All right, so that would have been 2. 3 now, the company offers 18%.
57.14.
1.4, okay. I know I see the 4, but sorry. Trust me, guys. Trust it. All right. So he said the company offers 18% discount on the calculators to students. Remember, so students are bite, right? So that means at the price you them are made, so. Because them buy it for this and then sell it for this. That means at this them are made. So all we have to do find 18%. A discount mean a reduction in the price, right? So 18% times the 110. We go to the calculator to do the magic. I'm going to give you about just give me 19.8. So these are the discount amount. Sometimes they will ask you what cost the consumer get it at. So if they did ask that, they didn't, we will have the subtract this, the discount from it. Usually there is no more discount already. I don't ever ask you that when you go shop. So yeah, that's another problem. All right, so this one wasn't bad, guys. Let me small it up a bit and see if we can catch you on the next part. Oh, and that we just don't know. Let me read it just so, but the question was here. I'm gonna get this. Oh, so them say it's shown here, but I just them ask for the discount on the purchase. So the discount on the purchase was 1980. Now what the customer pay, So technically, the customer would now pay this after the discount. Let me see. 110 minus 1780. $90.20. So that's what the customer would pay Sometimes they will ask you that question. So you subtract the discount, right? After you take off the discount, it work out for that. Let me see if we can catch another piece in the frame. All right, I hit that, They said the price paid for the, oh, see them actually ask it then. Number, Jaja. So this is be the price paid. So I actually work it out already. All right, so it wasn't so bad, guys. And that would have been 4 marks total from here. Let me see what go on. What a 4 they come from? Oh, with this. I understand. Oh, 1, 3. So 1 mark for that. Oh. You know what I still? We don't get all the marks. All right, let me see if we can. All right, this one says no. B says a customer can buy. Oh, so this is one different part. A customer can buy a stove and a purchase by making a down payment of $500 and repaying the balance in 24 equal monthly installments. If the total cost of the stove and the hire purchase is $4,064, calculate the amount of each monthly installment. Good luck with that, guys. See me start to put in some number fours as well. So yeah, progress well, my fellow guys. Progress well. Go ahead, guys, and work out that one, and then you can talk. They say a customer buy a stove and hire purchase by making a down payment of $500 and repaying the balance in 24 equal monthly installments. If the total cost of the stove and hire purchase is $4,064, calculate the amount to pay each month. So basically, very straightforward, right? We need to subtract the down payment because in order to get the trust, you have to do the down payment first, right? So when you do the down payment, you're gonna subtract that but you actually pay that. So this is our 64. So when I do that, let me just subtract my calculator. 4064. It's 500. That give it 3,564. Now them said 12 monthly equal or 12 equal monthly installments. So how do we just divide this by 24? That wasn't bad at all. The final answer, let's see, $148.50. Alright, cool. That one wasn't so bad, guys. Now, on to this one. Everybody can eat this. I don't know why, but this is a very nice topic. Solve for x and y. Now, two way you can do it. You want to do it elimination method, that are my favorite. Or you can use substitution. So I'm gonna try to do both. Alright. So 3x minus that. May I get rid of the y? So I'm gonna multiply by 5 and 1. Because I think if I add it, that's much easier. So what I'm gonna do, multiply this one by 5, the entire equation, that's what tell you y, and this by 1. I want to get y to have the same coefficient in front of both of them. So if I take these two numbers and multiply, I will get back 5 times 3, that's 15. 5 times negative 1y, that's negative 5y. And 5 times 5, 25. Now I'm going to multiply everything by 1. Once you multiply by 1, you know you get the same thing. Now I can add the equation because 1 is negative, 1 is positive. If I add, y will automatically be 0. So this will give me 17x. 15 plus this, 34. Right away I found x. Just by dividing both sides by 17. And of course, x is equal to 2. So now that I find the value of x to be 2, what I'm going to do now is to substitute. I'm going to use equation 1. I think that looks very easy. So I know that 3 times 2 is going to give me what? 6. And 6 minus y equals 5. Only one, right? But let's just show the working. Sometimes students will get tangled up because the negative is here. That shouldn't be, guys. We just take the inverse of this, and that's minus 6, right? So we have negative y equal to 5 minus 6. The 6 is bigger, so it's negative y equals negative 1. And then to get rid of the negative, we divide both sides by negative 1. So y would be positive 1. We could do it the substitution way as well, which I think would probably be more difficult because you have a negative in front of the y. So we could see if we can do it that way there as well. All right, so I'm going to use substitution now. So if I use substitution, y would probably be the easier one to substitute. So we'll just solve for y, right? So we take the equation here, get rid of this, so that's one minus 3x. And then we have negative y equal 5 minus 3x. Now this is a little bit tricky because this is negative 1. So you have to divide 2 by negative 1. So long story short, this is going to become positive 3x. And this is going to become negative 5. So this is what y equal to. Y is equal to 3x minus 5. So what we're going to do now, when we see y, we are going to substitute in this. So I'm correct at the 1 here. So 2x plus 5y equal 1. What that does, it will get rid of the 2 term or 1 term I have just x term, right? So anywhere you see y, you plug this. Alright, you plug that in and then expand the bracket. So 2x, that good. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times negative 5 minus 25. So you guys can decide which way you prefer. Now we get rid of this 25 by adding 25 to both sides. Then to add these, that gives 17x equal 34. We're not going to do the other one, right? Because we already know how to substitute. Yeah. So x equal to. We can take it from there. Alright. So here we get both solutions. Same question, but both solutions. Let's see if we can do another one. No, the time gone now, guys, but I end the idea. No, everybody pass. So, one try that one.
I can't scroll them up. Let me take a screenshot, please. Thank you, sir.
Good job, guys. Good job. Never even realized it a record. See you know. Good job. All right. So Ramon, Melissa, we probably get Alexia, Kayla, Moisha, Rissa, Lisa, Lisa as well. Good job. We check that one and then we'll go through.
What you said, sir? You do all right?
No, man, I say it's correct.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah, good job. All right, let's go. So it says Amber was paid X dollars for sitting for a baby sitting job. Pearl was paid $24 more than Amber. Write an expression to represent the amount of money Pearl was paid. So they know want Amber. So that means that if Pearl was paid X dollars and Amber was paid 24 more, that means that whatever X is, you just add 24, right? It will be X plus 24. And you get a 1 mark there. So the total amount of money paid to Amber and Pearl was $84. So Amber was X. It actually told us that. And then the next one was X plus 24. And now together they get $84, right? So we can just solve this simple equation. X and X, 2X plus 24 equals 84. Subtract 24 from both sides. That gives us 60. That means Amber gets one for X, I'll get $30. And the next one, I'll get 30 plus that. That is 54, right? Because at $24 more. So this gave us the 84. Make sure you check it in, guys, in the exam. I know we're going over the time. I'm going to see if we can do that one here. Alright? I found this one very interesting. That's why I'm putting it through. It says solve for x, where x is a real number. 8 minus x less than or equal to 5x plus 2. So this is another number one that I pull out. Inequality. Alright, so it's a solve for x where x is a real number. So we're going to get x by itself. Two ways we can do it. You can either have the x on the left or the right. So my work would expand that side, the left hand side. So we have 8 minus x. This is positive 5x. So we have a minus 5x from both sides. So when I get rid of this 8, so minus 8 from both sides. So we'll left with this minus x minus 5x less than 2 minus 8. And of course, both negative, so we add. And this will give us minus 6 because the 8 is bigger. So we'll divide by a negative 6. Now the rule says when we divide by a negative, we're supposed to change on the side. So it's going to be greater than or equal to negative cancel negative 1. And just post this for my video with YouTube channel. Want to people watch this and say they want to join.
Question, Mr.
What?
Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen where you would have the minus 8.
Mm-hmm. Which is
You
this
have
right
8
here.
minus x.
Yeah, 8 minus x is
And
less
then you
than or
minus back
equal.
8. Then you minus back 8. So it
No man,
wouldn't be plus 8.
but look, the minus is here. Only the x is negative, you know.
Oh,
This is a positive 8 because there's no sign in front of it. For it to be negative 8, it has to be that.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right.
that's, yeah, man. That's why we subtract 8 because there's no sign in front of the 8 itself. It's just the x.
Okay.
Yeah, man, no problem. All right, so this means that x is greater than or equal to 1. All right. If I did it the other way, which I did that naturally, and then I say, you know what? Sometimes I'm in a class and these students so confused, so we just switch it up. If you did choose to do it the other way, guys, this is what it would say. So basically, you can get rid of the x here by adding x. So that will be 5x plus x, and then subtract 2. So that will be 2. So that will be 6. Oh, I see some people take out the less than or equal to sign and put in equal. No, guys, don't do that, please. And then we divide by 6. It's an inequality, meaning you have a set of values, not just one answer. This, guys, did you know that this and this is the same thing? Students find it a bit difficult to understand, right? They're saying less is less than x. No, 1 is less than x. If 1 is less than x, that means x is greater than 1. That's all. Students cannot find that hard to interpret like this. But this and this is the same thing. 1 is less than 6. So that means that x greater than 6. That's all. Remember when you go to primary school and you do this? I have to put that in a box. This inequality start from, big up on the primary school teacher, guys. And since we become teacher, me realize it. Everything are based off my primary school. No new. Not a thing. Alright, them say show the solution. Show your solution to A1, that's how we just find, on the number line, right? And that's a 1 mark. You think me just have to do it. I think I'm gonna wait for me to draw the number line. Already 40 minutes over the time. I may have class all day tomorrow, so I'm not overdo it today. Alright, so it says show your solution to A1 on the number line. Now we get x is greater than or equal to 1, right? This can be a little bit tricky for some students. But you see the equal sign, that means it has to block out. I'm gonna show you when it goes, and then it goes up to infinity. That's all of the values that is greater than 1 are the solution. So that's why we can say x equal 1. But that's just one solution. All of them go right to infinity and the solution. Now let's say we add, like, for example, x is greater than 1. We just start at the 1 same way. We demonstrate it for the number line. We do something like this. It's supposed to be open. Sometimes they will give you this graph. You have to know the difference between when it full like this and when it open like this. When it open and when it is greater than or less than 1. So that means we do not include the number in the solution. So basically, starting, it will start from 2. When x is greater than 1, let me see if I can put that on there. When x is greater than 1, right? Take off this. It's not good enough. Something more show. The solution I go start from 2. Oh. But when it have this, solution start from 1. So it's less than or equal to 1 as well. So 1 is a part of the solution. Alright, simplify that one here, guys. I think we are good done after this. Simplify this one. Expand, then simplify. We have class all day tomorrow, so we can overdo it. Possible, possible. Alright, so it's a expand and simplify. Not factorize. Notice that simplify. The expand, then simplify. So 2x times x will give us 2x squared. 2x times 5 will give us 10x. Minus 3 times that, minus 3x. Negative times negative, positive. So all we have to do is add the like term, right? So this will give us 7 and this gives us 1. And that's it basically. I don't think you can factorize readily, so they would want us to do the so We don't want to use quadratic formula to simplify it. They just want, I think they just want to simplify it just like this, and that's it. Alright? So guys, I'm literally falling asleep. So those who have class with me, I'll see you tomorrow. Those who don't, I will see you the next day, Tuesday, right? Yeah. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. Regular class tomorrow, I'll schedule. I'll get some rest now until. But take care, guys. Take care, man. Let's stop the record.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. No problem. No problem. Good night. Take care. Yeah.